I hope this message finds you well, and I hope that it's helpful. And if it is, please like and follow. I wanted to share the importance of feeling our feelings. And I mean that to mean especially the negative feelings. I believe that since we were children, we have been taught to avoid sadness and anger and jealousy and envy and impatience and all other types of negative feelings. And then as we got older, we were taught to try to replace those feelings with gratitude. Gratitude is very important, and we should always feel gratitude. But we are allowed to feel those negative feelings, and we should feel those negative feelings. Allow them to run their course. Interact with those feelings and find out what exactly is triggering those feelings. Only when we acknowledge the triggers can we know who we are as people, who we are as the soul that's inhabiting the body, that's experiencing the experiences. So I would like to challenge everyone from this point forward to, when they feel upset and angry, to acknowledge that feeling, to say to themselves, I'm upset right now because the person in front of me is taking too long and is being rude. And this makes me feel upset because I know that I wouldn't take this long and I wouldn't be this rude. That's just an example, a personal example, but an example nonetheless. Now, for instance, say someone hits us with their vehicle, not us personally, God willing, not us personally, but our vehicle. Yes, we are grateful that we are alive. We are grateful that we can afford this inconvenience. But what we also are is frustrated, angry, and upset. And we need to feel those feelings. We need to interact with those feelings. We need to know exactly why we feel these negative feelings so that they can leave us. And what happens when you do not interact with these negative feelings, when you do not allow yourself to be anything negative, is that you get anxiety. That is a part of what creates anxiety, not acknowledging those feelings. So if we really want to properly avoid anxiety, if we really want to properly know who we are, we need to interact with those negative feelings and understand that, okay, anyway, and understand that negative feelings will occur because we are human beings. Most of us, I don't know who's listening, so I'm assuming that most of us are human beings listening. Some aliens, some animals, whatever. But that we are human beings. See, that's also something I need to pay attention to, the scratching. But my nose itches, so I did it. Digressions. We need to acknowledge that we're human beings and that we are going to come in contact with negative feelings and that bad things will happen, and that being positive and that being mature and being adult does not mean that we no longer interact with negative feelings and that bad things do not happen to us. But what it means is that now we can interact with these feelings in a mature manner. And a digression, when interacting with children who are having a hard time with these emotions, allow them to feel them. And the best thing you can do is acknowledge that they are feeling bad. They are feeling negative. They are sad. They are angry. They are impatient. These are natural things. And don't shame them for feeling it, and don't tell them, oh, it's going to be okay. You can say that, but say that only after acknowledging, I know you're sad. I know you're upset. I know this made you upset, but it's going to be okay. And honestly, adults need that too. Adults need their feelings affirmed before ever being told it's going to be okay. So I hope this message again finds you well. Please like and follow. And I hope that you're having an amazing day. But if you're not, understand that it's okay to not be having an amazing day. But it's going to be okay.